Hey there, it's Simon here. How are you? This is a lesson on Joni Mitchell's classic Case of You. It is in A flat on the record. If you really wanted to play along with the record, you could put the capo at the first fret, but we're going to just talk about the guitar here to capo out of it. It avoids confusion. Alright, so we've got C, just regular tuning. We've got 3, 0 and 5, just a regular C major chord, right, but just a fancy one. And then we're going to go up to F. So you can see that my fingers are the same distance apart from each other. This is the intro. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're going to go to A minor and then down to G. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're going to go to F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're going to slide, F I should say was 8 and 10. We're going to slide from E minor backwards and forwards. E minor, D minor, E minor. All right? Pinch, slide, slide back. Okay. So that whole intro section is C, F, A minor, G, A minor, F, 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 slide, and then we're going to go D minor, C, G over B, 2 and 3, then C, A minor open, and then we're going to do a pull off. And as you do the pull off, you do a hammer on the low G string. So you get, okay? So, all right? So we're going to get A minor, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on at the same time, right? G, A minor, G over B. And then put your second finger here on the low G and pinch G, D and G. That sets us up nicely for the verse. Okay, so in the verse we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3, and that's going to be our rhythm pattern for most of the verses. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Then G over B. A minor 7. And then D minor, C rather, and then we're going to do a little bar where we go which you'll remember from the intro, it's exactly the same, right? So we get that. And then with the second half of the verse is C, G over B, A minor 7, D minor, C major. Now, this is where we get into O Canada. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and, okay. So it's a bit tricky here. We've got C, and then we're going to split the chord up. Instead of pinching like we have been doing the whole time, we're going to go then down to G over B, then A minor 7. Okay, so you get that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and, okay? If you're following along at Patreon, that is bars 22 through 25. Okay, so on the chart. So D minor, then C, then G over B. Okay, so that is the whole of the first verse. Let's play that through maybe together. See if you can follow along and remember the bits. So we've got C from bar 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. G over B, A minor 7, D minor, C major, G, A, riff, start again, C, G over B, A minor 7, D minor, C major, okay, and then D minor, C, G over B. Okay, chorus. Alright, so the chorus is basically we're going to play an F, but this time we're going to play an F at the bottom of the guitar here. So we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, all the way up to G, 10th and 12th frets. 1 and 2 and 3 down to F at the 8th fret this time. E minor. Now, this is where we're going to sing the Case of You section. So, I will drink. Okay, so that was C, 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 G, G, A minor, A minor, A minor. Right, and then we're going to get D minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that is the chorus. So then we're going to hit the interlude, which is really similar to the intro, but not quite the same. There's slight differences. We've got a C, and then we've got an F. And then we're going to split that F up. Okay, so what I did there was I played C, F, then an F sus2, so 1 and 1, and then open, bass, closed, bass, 2 Fs. And then we're going to go up to F at the 8th fret, and then D minor. That riff we had before. Okay, then we hit verse 2, then the chorus, then verse 3. Those sections are exactly the same, but without the O Canada, right, as before. So you basically have C, G over B, A minor, D minor, C major, then our riff, and then you hit the chorus again, which we had before, and then we hit verse 3, and then we hit the chorus again, and then from the chorus we go into the coda. So we get our riff, then Joni plays this little cool riff that goes. Okay, so the best way of getting that on guitar, slide up to 7, hit your pinky, so 7, 7 on the G and E strings, 5 and 5 on the G and E strings, then 4 and 3, and then open. Okay, so you get that okay, and then big ending, we're going to do just like that. And let's talk through that. We've got G add 9, so we've got 3 and 2. We're going to hammer a B, so we're going to hit, and then those are going to become unison after the hammer. So, or do like that, and then A minor, and then G5, first finger here on 3 on the B string, and 2 5s, and pinch all 4 in the middle. Okay, And that is how you play Case of You on the guitar by Joni Mitchell. If you would like the chart, go to patreon.com/Simon Morell. If you like this video, subscribe, press like, all that kind of stuff. I really love all that. That really, really helps. And other Joni Mitchell video lessons on the channel, there's loads of them. Go and check them out. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching and thanks for the support. See you later. Bye.